Hello, everybody, my lovely channel members, my Pixel Patrol. Welcome back to another members exclusive video. And today I thought it would be fun to do something very, very different and have some unique content for you guys. I'm going to be doing a director's commentary, which is basically a just watching the video, playing it over, trying to pause as little as possible, hopefully just none at all. But if it's absolutely necessary, we will. But I'm just going to be playing the video, talking over it, and giving you guys insights, feedback, having a discussion while just watching this naturally. I brought along two epic people to join me on this commentary track, which is Average
Oh yeah.
and
Yes,
McKenna.
I'm just
I'm here too.
Yeah.
That was really delayed, man.
Sorry, I didn't know you wanted me to speak. I thought you were going to say Average and McKenna.
Sorry. Yeah, we probably could have planned that better. Anyways, so
Sorry.
I brought along McKenna and Average, who are a part of this production. They're going to be sitting here watching it with me, talking about the video, and we're just going to try and give you as much behind-the-scenes details, much fun facts, info, stories, whatever, how this stuff came to be, original plots. I'm probably going to be talking a lot during this, but I brought the other two along so that they can balance it out, so it's not just me the entire time, and also when their parts come along, they can speak about it. But also, feel free to ask questions, guys, really, make sure we're always, discussing something, but I'm sure we can always figure out something. Anyways, this is not going to be the behind the scenes video. I promise that is still coming. This is just to also supplement that and to add on to anything that may be missed in the behind the scenes video. But yeah, I'll try and do this with, future stuff. Go ahead.
Can I say something? Also, don't mistake this for a weekly cinema episode. I get it's us three here, but please don't mistake it. This is not our podcast.
Yeah, this is gonna feel a lot like a podcast episode. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It sure may seem like it, but yeah.
Yeah, we still need to finish editing those.
Oh yeah, we do. We'll definitely get to that. But before we get into it, I guess like a little what's the word?
Prelude?
Prelude, little banter.
Prologue.
Yeah, whatever, something. So the Roblox Myths, okay, so there's several titles. I guess that's one way to start. Roblox Myths Deserved Better is the current title, but it's always, for any project of mine, the title of the video is never the actual, for the most part, never the actual project title. This video is called the Roblox Myth Files. That is the official title of this video. Just like any of the other documentaries have their official titles, but of course it's separate from the YouTube titles because YouTube hates fun and whimsy, and you have to appeal to the algorithm, so I had to title it something that would actually catch people's eyes, and I think for the most part it did pretty well. This is my second most viewed documentary on the channel. Very proud of it. 83,000 views. And we got some awesome comments. Very happy that people enjoyed it. Some great feedback. Of course, we got the epic Caden Fumblebottom to comment too. That was great. And he DM'd me saying he really loved the video. So very happy it came out good. But all in all, this video was a long time in the making. Both, literally and just metaphorically, because I've, ever since 2018, the peak of Roblox Myths, I've been in love with the community. Of course, I fell apart from it, when the fall off happened, but it was a big part of my childhood, like, believe it or not. Back in West Virginia, when I used to live there was a friend of mine who I'm sure does not watch my videos anymore, and I'm not in contact with him, but his name was Vance, and we used to be big myth fanatics. We would keep up with all of the lore, watch all the Flamingo videos, and we would write our own myths, and this is, this goes out to Vance, because, he would be freaking out now knowing that I am now friends with Albert, and I have made a video like this. It just really comes full circle, but this video is definitely from the heart, because it is a topic that is near and dear to me, and I'm very, very glad I was able to make it with some awesome people, and going into it, I knew for sure two things was going to have to happen in this video, and that is that, one, it was going to be the 4:3 aspect ratio, which is this, the black bars on the side. Stylistic choice that I knew I wanted for this video. And then also, I knew that I wanted it to have and feature real-life recreations of the myths, which is definitely a key component of this video that sets it apart from other myth videos. So, I thought that was really fun to do. But yeah, I'm very glad it turned out the way it did. There was
I do remember, Gabe,
uh
that one video you showed us of the guy reacting to it. I forget what his name is, so I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah,
that
Aiden.
dude.
And when
Yeah.
his just pure shocked reaction during the Smiles family, like, oh, this is real life. Okay.
Yeah, I loved it, dude. It was so awesome seeing someone react to it. Aiden's death pit, dude, my goat. Oh, shout out to him.
Dude, yeah, seriously, a W to that guy. He was awesome.
Massive W. Yeah, he is a big he's a big figure. He was a big figure in the myth community, and now he streams pretty often, but now I've become friends with him, and he checked it out and he said he loved it, and his reaction was so awesome. I hope more people react to our videos in the future, because that's just so cool to see. It's so awesome. Alright, so before we start, I don't know anything else I can think of that, how this video came to be. There was definitely a lot of planning.
Well, I mean, from my side, there was also a little bit of controversy when you were supposed to put it out in November of like 2020.
Yeah.
When you were supposed to put it out in November.
No, it was supposed to be October, and then he pushed
it was supposed to be Halloween,
and then he pushed it again.
Yeah, you said November. Yeah, and you promised. That's when you promised, Dave. And you broke that promise, and then there was a little bit of controversy. No, there actually really wasn't.
No, I'll address the rumors. I'll address the allegations. The reason this I'm sure we'll get into it like later on when the actual main reasons this video kept getting delayed comes up. But if I can think about it right now, the first thing that comes to mind, this video just kept getting delayed because I kept overestimating myself just naturally. The entire video was written, which is a difference, like, from this video, separate from past videos. I actually wrote the entire video before filming it, which is, like, never happens. Every single one of my documentaries are written and filmed as they go on. It develops as it goes on. But this is such a different documentary of mine because it has an overarching storyline that I had to write it first. And so I actually wrote it first, and I thought, hey, since I wrote it first, maybe I can give myself a month, set a release date, and be able to film and edit everything within that timeline. And no, no, that is not what happened.
Well, I mean, Gabe, now that you finally had like controversy surrounding you, I've noticed a pattern that with every YouTuber that has controversy surrounding them, they seem to want to do some sort of apology video. So you may want to go into the YouTuber arc of the universal YouTuber arc of making an apology video, apologizing to your fans, so there will totally never again be no more controversy.
I'll pull out the ukulele. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I laughed at that more than I thought I would.
Dude, it's so funny. That's such an amazing YouTube moment. Oh, okay. This is not supposed to be a podcast episode. This is supposed to be a director's commentary track. All right, here on out, we're going to play the video, and I'm probably going to take a vow to just not pause the video at all. Let me actually. I'm going to do the volume at half. If it's too quiet, let me know and I'll put it up, but should be.
No, that's enough. Why I'm turning up my stream volume.
All right, so here we go. Here is the commentary for Roblox Myths Deserved Better. Here we go. All right. Okay, so right off the bat, actually I'm actually going to turn it down a bit. It's supposed to be like you can barely hear it, but right off the bat, this intro was the first thing that I ever did in this video. Right there. By the way, there's spoilers, obviously, so please watch this. But right there, where the car crashes. Yeah, that was a foreshadowing.
That's my job.
Yeah, that is your job. You're supposed to remind people.
Oh my god, it's you.
So this entire intro sequence was made like without the plot in mind. Yeah, no. I made this before writing it as well. So that's a little fun fact.
I think I know this guy.
I think I know this guy too. Intriguing. So this like digital age. I don't know.
That TV's menacing.
Yeah.
It's him. It's
so fun fact, this entire set with like the TV, the pinboard and stuff, I made that before writing everything, just so I could, like, write myself into a corner, and I would have to utilize every piece of it. So, like, I wrote the entire thing based off of that set, which is kind of fun. Also, yeah, this music in this intro, I also found the music first, and this is the first song I found for it. And dude, as soon as I found that song, I knew this had to be the intro song. It goes so hard.
Father son.
Oh, father son.
Oh my God, it's
it's
me.
you. Oh, it's Kat. Oh, it's Mike.
It's Mike. It's you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love this intro so much. It's so fire.
I did Gabe like cosplaying as Pennywise. Albert.
And collaborate with a lot of
Yeah,
people.
genuine fear.
Yeah, this
Ooh.
intro, this was the first
goes
thing
so
I had
hard.
done. It goes so hard. And then after this,
Sorry to ruin your groove.
well,
Isn't that
hello?
the-
Oh no. Okay, there may be ads. This is very unconventional.
That was perfect timing.
So everything after the intro was not done. And then I wrote it, and then I did it. So here we go. So I guess I could talk about the file manager outfit. How did that come to be?
You always wear this shirt too.
I do. This is a very common shirt. So this
Good
outfit.
question. What are Roblox myths?
Yeah. This outfit is just a random pull from my closet. I wish I could say more about it, but the hello,
Closet
my name is
cosplay.
file manager. The file manager thing literally came from me like going on an old PC emulator, and I made the intro, and I found the file manager thing, and I literally made the connection where I was like, oh hey, what if I'm a physical embodiment of the file manager while doing this video? And then it came to be. It worked out. Now the Adam storyline. Oh man, the Adam storyline. I'll talk more about that later, but
The
Very
Adam
proud.
were alphabetized for like 1 minute.
yeah.
It appears that this computer belongs to someone named Adam.
He must be
locus
very
of-
organized, but he can't write his name neat.
Are you
Right?
sure?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, he like scribbled it in.
So this is funny because that
Oh, okay.
property of Adam thing is something I added in the script, like literally while filming this. So like that entire part of me finding like stuff around the set was not supposed to happen until very last minute. So that's why it's scribbled, because I literally took a Sharpie and post-it note and did it last minute.
Oh my God, I miss Builderman so much.
Oh, Builderman, yeah.
Like I remember when he was around. Is he still around?
I mean, his account still exists, but definitely not active.
Oh, I'm sorry. If he's watching this, I'm so sorry for thinking he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They may go by many names, but
Whether you know them as scary dude, I have the entire script of this video memorized. I'm not
Loch
gonna
Ness
lie.
Monster? Hello?
Yeah, so I put in some, you know, iconic creepypastas
Oh, the
there.
Google.
Not much to say there.
There has been no shortage
The setup of this is very unconventional. I'm sure you guys will see it in the behind the scenes video, but I had my mic like on the side. Oh my god. You'll see in the behind the scenes video. This was the most annoying setup to film in. It was really annoying.
It's
Really?
that bad?
It was bad. But it
Now you're
turned out well.
I'm sorry, Diamond Eyes is barking.
It's okay.
Are we just gonna only refer to him as Diamond Eyes now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll
That's a story we'll tell. We'll tell when we get to the Smiles family segment.
actually, since we'll probably be talking about other stuff then, there's not much happening right now. It's just lore. The Diamond Eyes context for that, you guys can explain that actually.
So basically, my dog, while we were filming, wanted to be a part of it so bad, and we just referred to him as Diamond Eyes, the
Yeah, and Diamond Eyes
entity that haunts the Smiles family.
Yeah, it's so
he is
funny.
forever known as that now.
Alright, so, alright, here's the first segment, the weird thing. The big thing I have to say about this is the obvious, I love that, I'm so proud of the
I
file
like how it
opening
comes
stuff.
out of the file. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I love that.
It opens
Anyways,
up.
oh my god, this segment would have been so bad if it weren't for my goat, my G. Oh, not McDonald's, not McDonald's,
That is
not
our
McDonald's,
goat
That
not a
is the
goat.
second time.
McDonald's app.
Mimahoy, the animation. Oh my god,
Woo!
dude. I literally asked him like a very last minute to make this animation. I didn't know what I was gonna do for this segment, and I was like, dude, what if I asked Mimahoy? And he never, like, he has never done commission work before this, so I was his first time doing commission work, and he killed it, dude. Like, this was so good. Ugh.
It does look really good. Like, props to him.
I know, it came out so good. Oh, I love the Aquajet story. It's so funny.
But it definitely was one of the earliest surviving recorded instances of a Roblox.
God, 15 years ago, that's insane.
That is insane, dude. It's been the internet's getting old.
2009, sad disappearance in 2011, and then
Dude,
unexpected and
so-
questionable return in 2022.
The questionable return thing is funny because like people rumored that
on the platform.
he randomly went offline for like 15 years and he came back with that video, but people think he was hacked. Like because it does
That's
not
crazy.
look like it's actually him.
So I
People
said
don't just come
questionable.
back. People don't just disappear and come back after 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not very common.
Like, oh, peace, I'm out. Won't see you for 15 years. Oh, I'm back. Never mind.
The
Mhm,
NPC noticeably had multiple shadows due to Roblox's old lighting system. So this is most
So
likely
weird.
what we were seeing in the low
I love Mimahoy's sound effects he added. It's so cool. He added like old Roblox and
Honestly, that
working
looks
Pizza
so
Place
cool.
sound effects. I know, he killed it. It's so awesome. So cool. I gave the instructions I gave him, like the only instructions is I gave him reference like as to what I was talking about, and I gave him the audio of me talking so he could animate over it. And then all I said was make the shots as interesting to watch as possible. And he did.
The sequel pretty much cleared up all the confusion.
He delivered, he cooked.
He cooked.
Explanation. But still,
Oh, I still have that name tag, by the way. It's over here.
Yeah, we'll have it.
I still have it.
What makes myths so
I'm gonna sell that in the future for millions of dollars.
I feel like you should have gotten some less furry gloves.
Yeah, dude, that's
Or
like the
like
only
winter
gloves I
gloves.
have. They're so puffy.
Get like some black like latex or whatever it is, rubber gloves.
Yeah. I don't know why I added gloves to this character. I guess I just thought they added
It just
like to the
looks better.
mysteriousness. Yeah, I don't know.
Who's next?
So what's the next one? Let me see. John and Jane Doe. What can I say
Jane Doe.
about this segment? What was I planning on doing? Oh, okay. I think there was more planned for this segment that didn't really come to be. I think I was actually planning on recreating John and Jane Doe at a very early stage in development for this video, but I think I ultimately came to the conclusion that I was not going to make real-life recreations of any of the Roblox legends and only the Roblox myths, which I'm glad I did, because I don't know how I would have done John and Jane Doe. But we did do like a real-life, you know, scene, which is coming up in a second. I'll talk about it.
Get two twin bald people and then make them
Paint
stand
them
in the
yellow.
distance with glowing red eyes.
Theories and, of course,
Myths.
Even our old friend Aquajet got in on it.
Dude, I love this. This is so funny.
Aquajet. That's such a great name.
Dude, this line right here is so funny. Wait.
Then followed by Jane Doe. Aquajet is once again frightened, and, well, once again questions if they are ghosts.
Dude, Aquajet's so funny because like all of his myth videos is like, is it a ghost? It's so good.
The rumors only grew.
Okay, this part.
There may be something
Here we go.
sinister going on here. A
Legend.
Legend!
So
A legend!
we
face.
literally filmed this after school. He was looking at a green screen, so this entire
Stop
computer is
now.
green. And I was like, you know what? Why not? I need to add some more interesting stuff to this segment. Dude, he actually shouted when filming that. It was so funny.
The way he like rage quitted and got
He
up.
got so mad. Shout out to Legend, my goat.
I remember Jailbreak.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
times.
I know, right? Another thing I could say about this is that I talked about this already in a previous documentary, the Strange Roblox Mysteries Iceberg. So I had to find a way to talk about this in a different perspective in the way of Roblox myths rather than a Roblox mystery, which was interesting to write, but I think I pulled it off pretty well because I still did some stuff that I didn't do originally in the other video.
But this next example
Ooh,
shows
who we
a
going
myth
to next?
being
I forgot.
Ooh,
Oh,
guess
Ooh,
666.
this
Okay.
one.
with an
This one,
entire character being created by
I don't know.
community
I'm
based
gonna be completely honest. I think I could have done more of this segment.
2008 to 2017.
Dance floor.
Dance floor. I just
How did
pulled a
you get
lot of
this
old
footage?
Roblox stuff. Yeah, there's like an entire catalog of old Roblox videos on YouTube. It's awesome.
When trying to join a game, if not already signed up with an account, Players would have to
Oh,
choose
it's
between
so
a male
old.
or
Look at it.
female avatar.
Oh my god.
Once chosen, they would be put into the game
Aren't the
as a
female
guest,
guests like the ones with the
followed by
pink
a
hair?
randomly generated
Yeah.
number.
So there's like 3 genders. And one thing I wish I included, which I learned later on, is that each of the guests actually have names. Like, I forgot them, but they said that there's actually names for each guest.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm
I know.
curious.
Was prevalent. Since guests were assigned a random number in game, there were many
I like this
tales of
graphic. I
guests
thought it was a
who
cool
would
visual.
strange
I don't know. I just didn't know what to do for this. Like,
such as one
it was hard because I
mean-
feel like this was such a filler myth, but I had to talk about it.
But out of all the numbers a guest could be assigned,
It adds
one
more
was to
content.
them all.
Yeah,
So-
it does. It does. And it adds to like the overall
Sparking countless
arc
rumors,
of
stories,
guests.
and
I'm really proud of this shot. I love the shots where it's like
Another
that, where I'm just talking to
that brought
camera.
rise
It's a
to
cool
an
set. I'm
infamous
really proud of this.
Roblox legend. Guest
Whoa, whoa.
666.
Okay.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry, guys. I do not have YouTube Premium, and I get ads.
Okay, so now we have an ad with beer, McDonald's, and
You're a
then the
YouTuber.
other
You
one.
should always have YouTube Premium.
Whether it be a hacker, demon, or
Okay,
supernatural
so
being,
before we get to that part, I think the only big thing that I can talk about— I know this is so stupid. The only thing I can really talk about for this segment is that, dude, okay, I don't know how to explain this, but originally in the script, in the script, I had a part at the end where I'm talking about, you know, Guess 666, there was a famous hack that was related to it, where people could, like, do this certain thing to get the name Guess 666, but I removed it from the video, right? And I just said,
Yeah.
okay, there's a chance, you know, that people could have the name, I don't know, but people watched the video, literally 5 people DM me saying, hey, you know, there was actually a hack that people could have done to
Oh my
get the name
God.
Guess 666, and I'm like, dude, if one more person tells me this, I'm going to lose my mind because I literally had it in the script, but when filming it, last minute, I decided to cut it out because I thought it wasn't relevant. But I guess it was, because people freaking—
Did you know that there's a no? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, right? Every time people do that,
Not
I
them
felt like,
that.
did you know? No hate to the people who do that. I appreciate looking out for me. It just makes me regret it more and more that I wish I put it in the video. I could show the script, dude. Like, it's literally there. Yeah, this segment's alright. I mean, I like the writing I did for it. I wish there was more visuals.
All in all, there was still a very real possibility of spotting a Guess 666. Now, the fictional element—
I just had to show clips of Oblivious HD's, you know, animation and stuff. Wait, I don't know. It just feels so
Was
cheap.
Wasn't there a
No.
movie on YouTube about Guess 666?
Yeah, this is it.
Just speak freely with no limitations.
I think a big, like, criteria I try to follow in my documentaries to set myself apart from other documentarians on Roblox content is I have a rule to, like, try and show as little B-roll footage as possible, meaning, like, to try and take as little, like, clips from other people, unless it's, like, a source or something that I have to show, but, I don't know. I try to follow that rule, and, it's hard sometimes, it really is, but I try to make everything as original as possible.
But now we venture to the point.
Okay.
That head turn.
It's myth time.
I know, I love that. That was hard to film, believe it or not. I have to shift. So, like, the black screen in the background was only facing one way, and I couldn't shift it. So every time I turned to look at, like, a different direction, to keep it making it look like I'm in a black void, I had to completely move the TV, the pinboard, my chair, and shift it so that I'm looking at an angle. It was crazy.
That's
Blox Watch.
Okay,
Blox Watch.
dude, this segment
This one's crazy.
went so hard for no reason. And the only— I'm so glad I did this, but this was another last minute decision. Me looking, like, the TV turning into, like, glowing eyes and stuff was completely improv. I completely thought of it last minute. It was not in the script or anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks to this media coverage.
So originally I was supposed to, like, keep talking about it and nothing weird was supposed to happen, and then I show, like, the real life versions with Will and stuff. But then I decided, hey, you know what, there's a TV here, why not make use of it? So then I, you know, last minute, right here,
This
dude,
segment's a bit of everything.
I loved it. It's so good.
Is something you've probably heard once or twice if you've been on this platform long enough.
It's
Okay,
so
whoa.
cool. Oh no,
This is cool.
dude, come on. Hold on, I'm going
Not
back.
the ad.
I know. Oh,
That.
it's so peak, bro. It was such
way
a
you
last
turn
minute
around.
thing. I know. And the flashing of the TV, it's just because the camera is like.
Okay, it looks like a
it's so
pig
cool.
nose.
Oh,
Dude, I love this. I love this part.
it's Cass.
Oh yeah, I get shot back.
Dude, this is so
There he
funny.
is.
Fun
Oh,
fact.
he's gonna start emoting. He's gonna start emoting.
Oh wait. Yeah. Dude, this part right here, that wave was improv by Will. I love it. It's so funny. Dude, so those two scenes were filmed like after school one day, and those I had in the script, like those I knew I wanted to do. But shout out to them for being willing to do it after school.
Oh,
We
that
just
was so
went into the
funny.
studio at our school and filmed it. I was dressed as Gauze that day too, because
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Halloween and I dressed as Gauze to school. Dude, that was
Oh
so
yeah,
funny.
I took that picture of you where I was like pretending to punch you or something.
Yeah,
I still have that picture.
that was so funny. Yeah, Bloxwatch is an interesting topic. But I mean this segment like is unironically one of my favorites because of like the way I chose to do it. Cause I'm glad I did, cause it was getting kind of dry with the format, with the Guest 666 and John Doe segments being kind of bland.
Yeah, you need to change it up a little.
Gotta change it up, keep things interesting. I love it. And people said
That's
too, they're
creepy.
like, dude, the Bloxwatch segment did not need to go that hard.
It looks like a pig nose.
It does. You're right.
As it was a time of things that people have never seen before and wasn't used to,
Like,
such as fake hackers.
Bro really looks like some type of charger.
So effective.
Oh, Bloxwatch. See, I added that too because I was like, what if I woke
check
up
in
from it?
reality. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the end of the Roblox Legends. All right.
So we're
So
getting
this
into the big
part.
stuff.
Then Adam's
Okay.
gonna mess
So
with
yeah,
us.
more lore stuff. I really don't know what to say about the lore stuff other than like,
Get off my computer.
I love that. This entire direct messages screen I created from scratch, like the text and everything.
Wow. I
Yeah.
thought Adam might be our father.
Dude, people
I am
thought
your
there was a funny like connection that Adam is actually like he used to be a big part of Roblox Myths back in the day. There was a person like actually named Adam, and he was
That's
Flamingo's
great.
editor. And people thought, hey, is that what you're talking
Wait,
about?
so you're Flamingos? You're actually that's why you're such best friends with him, or whatever.
Right? Yeah, it might be like a little connection.
Because
there.
you're actually Flamingo's editor, right?
No, no. I wish.
He's really mad you're on his computer, file manager.
Dude, I love it. That was fun to film. All the Adam stuff was just so fun to do. So I want to mention something that I will talk about in a future member video, sneak peek. But the problem I keep having with my documentaries is that like when I try to do story stuff, I always like find myself missing the mark somehow. But like the strange Roblox Mysteries iceberg, I felt like just cut it too short and there wasn't much to it. And the Wild World of Discontinued Roblox features was just like, what the heck was that, dude? It was all over the place. But
Oh, that's
this,
blood.
I feel like this had the perfect mix of documentary
Did you
and
guys
story.
see the blood?
Oh my god.
Just, did you guys see the blood on the file?
Yeah, the blood
Well,
was
yeah,
like,
it's very clear to see.
I literally sprayed it on there when filming that scene last minute. It was so funny. Just to give it more visual aid of it being like a damaged file.
Oh, I've got a story for later about spraying blood.
Oh yes, yeah, we'll talk about that for sure.
Don't take that out of context. Like, not in real life. It was for the video. I promise.
We'll get to that bridge when we cross it.
So yeah,
Wait.
all this Adam stuff, I say like I improv a lot of details, but like this Adam stuff
I
was
said
set in
that
stone
wrong.
from the beginning. This is like, I knew I wanted this story. One of the first things I did after making the intro too, and like developing the story, was think of the plot twist. The plot twist was one of the first ideas I had, and then I just naturally developed the story from there, because, dude, I was sitting there one day, and I was like, wait a minute, I have an idea.
It at all.
Yeah, no, I said that wrong. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I said that backwards.
Not our problem. Let's just continue on. What we're
Yeah, I
doing.
mean, somehow it still made sense.
hmm
He's trying to avoid the past.
So, As you saw with Roblox Urban Legends, a pretty good stage was set for myth makers of
All right, here's the good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, we got the good.
This is the part where I Ted like, dude, we're 20 minutes into the video and we're just now talking about Roblox myths.
It's me. Well, it's not me, but
Someone you did, yeah.
Over time, more and more
I
people
tried to
began
do as
grappling
much
with the idea
justice to
of
the myth
myths
community by
and
like
creating
really showing as
accounts,
much myths as
games,
possible,
and
but of course,
God.
you know, I could only cover the key myths because the point of the video was not obscure myths, but to show the natural story of the myth community as a whole. And so in order to make up for that, I showed as much like obscure myths as possible in the B-roll.
What makes a myth great is its
And one of like the obscure myths I showed in the like the pictures and B-roll
Ooh.
actually commented on the video, which is kind of funny.
and messages and personalities it portrays. How
You're
the creator
fat?
carefully
Dude, yeah, that was a
crafted
little
the
nod to
identity
like
of the
that
player.
that's what I was talking about, like another nod to a little
story
funny
is
myth
able
that
to
happened.
blur the line between real
It's so
and
good. There's just a lot of like
puts the player in a world
further
that
details
leaves
that
at
I
least
just
some
didn't
part
leave in there,
truly
but kind of
believe
hinted to, just for the
they
sake
were
of
missing
time.
something.
Nah, that just gave me a flashback to
During
Roblox
this
bully
2018
stories.
myth era, there were constantly new myths being created and investigated, while also being
I'm
brought
sorry,
to
that was
light
not
by
good.
YouTubers who showcase their work into a wider
Oh,
audience.
Enzo, dude, I'm friends with Enzo
Someone
now. It's
who
kind of
I'm sure
cool.
needs no
Alright, so
You're flaming a lot of
Flamingo.
give one anyways,
people.
is Flamingo.
Flamingo.
aka Albert.
I knew I had to include a flamingo thing. So before making this video, I actually DM'd both Caden and Albert, and I asked them, should I do this? Do you think it's a good idea to make a video about myths? Is there still interest? And what should I do? And they both said, yes, you should absolutely do it. And they gave me their blessing. That's why they have a special credit in the, a special thanks credit in the credits. But I asked Albert, I was like, I'm going to do an entire segment dedicated to you, by the way. I hope that's okay. So I knew I had to do a segment like this because he was a big part of the community, obviously. And it also shows like another key factor of Roblox Myths is that it blew up thanks to YouTube. It was definitely a big YouTube, you know, scene back in the day. Grocery Gang, I had to throw in a little nod to Grocery Gang, of course. Oh, and there's Smiles family.
Coming.
It's coming soon. I'm so excited to talk about that.
I am excited to talk about the making of that segment. It was so fun.
It was so fun, dude.
I wasn't in that segment, but I was there when they were filming it. It was pretty sick.
Dude, yeah.
His videos will always be there as a way to
The idea of me like putting the pictures on the pin board was also like very last minute, but I thought it'd be cool
I like
thing
you
to show
how you
visually.
do it like as you go.
Yeah.
That adds to it. I
One
think.
thing I'm really upset about is the TV. If you look at the TV, you could see my background, which is not a blackboard. But it was just way too hard to edit out. It's fine. Like, whatever.
Well, people weren't gonna notice unless you put it out. They're always gonna know.
True, true.
Mm.
Members, you'll get
The
to have the
members
video
that won't.
ruined only, yeah.
So please take all of
Sorry.
this with a grain of salt.
I had to put this large forewarning here because I know people are really nitpicky about like missing stuff. So I'm like, dude, this is just my interpretation of everything.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. So, the Smiles family is my favorite segment of this video by far, dude. It is the highlight of this video for sure, and a lot of people agree too. It's beautiful.
Oh yay, we're to my part.
So, where do I begin, dude?
Yeah, you can
So
talk and
first
then
of
I have
all-
to say something.
I
Alright,
played
so
Clear
let me-
Smiles, just so you
So-
guys know.
Yeah, let me begin by saying the Smiles family segment was the Smiles family and gods were the two myths that I knew I had to recreate in real life, and because they're the most iconic myths. And for this one, I knew that I had to bring on some actors and stuff. I knew I had to get McKenna on it. She was Claire from the get-go, from the very beginning. She was perfect for it. I'm very proud of
My
this
brother-
part, by the
My
way.
brother was Leo. No, wait.
Your brother was
No, Matthew.
Matthew, yep. So he was the only blonde person I knew, and he wanted to be in the video, so it was perfect. It lined up all too well. And yeah, we had to have your brother a part of it, and then of course we had to have me be
Oh
Seth.
yeah, and then the goat himself. We
And
had
then the goat
we had
himself.
We had Mike.
We had Mike. Yep. Yep. Mike, Average, and McKenna are my go-to acting gang. You know.
Oh yeah.
And it shows. They're great. You know. We have Average and Mike, who are a part of a video that is nearing 1 million views, and then we have McKenna, who I made an award-winning short film with. Like, it's just cool to do stuff with people who also have this as a passion. But
also, while we're talking about the family, I know I've mentioned this so many times, but I don't think I've mentioned it to the members that so we have a Robert. He has brown hair, and then he has 3 children.
Yeah.
One is blonde. One has red hair, and one has brown hair.
Yeah, what's going on there?
What's going on here? Something's not
Dude,
right.
wait, okay, hold on. I need to talk about this.
I love this section.
I was talking with Average, like, literally the day before I filmed this part. I was like, dude, I need to figure out a way to, like, talk about the history of the island. I was thinking maybe to do an animation or something. And then I was like, wait, what if we did a paintbrush tab from an old computer?
And I said, do it.
And then the rest is history. It's so good.
Because I would make an animation, but like I actually don't really know how to animate good yet.
No,
I really want to learn.
And you're all good. It was also like very last minute. Like if it was planned in advance, I definitely probably would have like figured something out with you. But no.
I think the paintbrush thing was
it's
too
so
good to pass up.
I love that. It just adds to the old computer aesthetic too. I love it.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
The live action soon.
All right.
Oh, that was fun to animate, by the way. That little.
I loved McKenna's outfit in this too. As
Dude, it was so spot
I couldn't find
on.
my original sweater, and I was so mad.
I really liked it.
We had to change some outfits, and we had to wear some wigs. That was that was funny.
Oh wow.
Especially you with like you had the brown beard and the red hair.
Dude.
Now,
Look at
Let's
Mike.
go.
There's the father.
Dude, Mike ate so hard.
Max.
Couldn't afford an actual dinner. We had to eat apples.
I love this shot, dude. I love this shot
They
so
have the
much.
Snickers on them.
Dude, the apples on the plate. Yeah, I told you to just get like food, and you just brought out an apple. It was so funny.
No. You guys have like apples on your plates, and like he makes you guys like sleep in the chair and like on the couch. Like, you guys don't have bed.
Side eye. The side eye.
What is
just
on
gave.
floor? It's such a big house, and you make him sleep on the couch, and he's
It's
in
so
like a chair.
great. It's so great.
Look at the way you're sleeping. He's gonna
Dude,
get possessed.
I love these shots so much. They were just so fun. And we filmed this on a heck of a time crunch. We only had like 2 or 3 hours to film this, and we killed it.
We did it.
There was originally
Look how tall
going
my
to
brother is.
Dude, I know. We were originally
he
going to
looks really
do
tall.
like oh wait, this part is
He's
actually
getting
cool.
possessed.
would build up until the climactic conclusion of the Smiles family.
Where did you go?
When Robert, under Diamond Eyes'
Oh no.
Oh boy.
tries to kill.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, this part was awesome with Mike's laugh.
Dude,
Fun fact, it was way too loud in the final cut.
it was.
No, that was the scream.
It was.
Well, actually, it was loud, but then he like had to scream, "Run!" And it was
Yeah.
so loud. that
It
couldn't even put
peaked
in the
the
video.
mic.
I had to
so
cut that
bad.
out. It was too loud.
Look, here it goes.
So this part, you could hear the audio peaking, but I was like, hey, that matches so well. So I added it. But then after this, he also shouted like, run, really loud. And that was just too loud. I had to cut that out. There was no way. We also were going to originally have like actual blood splatter over like all the actors and stuff. But there was no way.
We decided against that.
It was too hard to do that, yeah.
How much I love you.
So good. This
This
scene.
part was crazy.
Oh,
Try,
I
kid.
love my brother's face at this part. He looks so terrified.
I know. I had to add the blood. That was VFX there. And then this was in post. I just sprayed blood on my bathroom wall there. But
I
I
love
love
that
how
part.
it's
It's
just like
so good.
the detail of a smile at the end.
Oh yeah, I had
Just-
to. I had to.
So
Yeah.
great.
That was so fun to film, dude. That was so awesome. What a
Oh, our house is on fire now.
Yep. We were also going to film like the house getting set on fire and you guys running out, and like I would do it in, like edit it in post of it being set on fire, but that was also just too hard to do and we ran out of time.
No, you should have done the thing with the green screen where you put them in the Roblox world. And you set
That was
the house on
that was
fire.
actually exactly what I was thinking, but just with the with us doing it at like another location, and like, you know, it was definitely too difficult, but I'm happy with how it played out. I think
I absolutely love
Such a good segment.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the next part with Gauze, where you have like the green screen, you're just standing in front of father son, and it's just a
Dude.
PNG image of
Yeah.
him. It's so funny.
Oh man,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever like really fully seen the full Gauze segment.
I will say
It's
a lot of oh, you haven't? Oh.
I don't think so.
Really?
Before we move on, I will say that I have like had a lot of I love this part right here. I have a lot of people who I've like talked about in this video did actually see this video, but unfortunately, one of the main people I wanted to see that didn't is the people who made the Smiles family. They have not seen this video at all.
Oh,
Which is
man.
unfortunate because we're literally like the only people to make a live action recreation of the Smiles family, and I just don't feel like going out of my way to like mention them. So like, if anyone's watching, if you want to advocate for us and send it to them, please do, because I would love to see their reaction to this.
Wait, is Gauze next?
So
Or
yeah, yep, Gauze is next.
Ooh.
All right, so Gauze was super fun to make,
Gauze!
super
I
fun to
love
make.
making.
I knew I had to get Average on this. I knew it. It had to happen. She was perfect to play
I
Caroline.
got to walk outside a lot, which I enjoyed. Yeah, it was
You
Caroline.
got to touch grass. That was nice.
I got to touch grass. Look at Gauze. Like he's the craziest outfit.
Dude, yeah.
Wake up and smell the grass, man.
Yep.
Wake up.
So for filming stuff for Gauze, we literally just did a bunch of
Cool.
random stuff. So like this, we
I
just
had my,
went
I
in the
had my,
basement.
I had my sun flashlight with me.
Yeah, you just flashed the flashlight all over, did random clips.
Oh my gosh, the sun.
good.
I do remember getting shots of me also like straightening my bow tie and stuff, and we never put that in. I guess it
Yeah.
was just too much for the video.
There was just a lot of clips that we filmed just in
Yeah.
case we needed it, yeah. This part was fun to film.
Oh, your brother.
You want to share the fun fact about this?
Wait, the fun. Wait.
This part? Right there.
Oh,
You
okay.
can see the
There we go.
towel.
Yeah, I talked about blood splatter. With this blood splatter, it took. So what we had to do with this is we had like some type of like teaspoon or something, like from the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I had to jack it up.
So you'll see in the behind the scenes
Ooh.
video. I know I love those shots, dude. You'll see in the
yeah.
behind the scenes video, but I had
It took me like. Yeah, I had like a teaspoon, and I had to like try to like get it on his face. It
Yeah.
took me maybe, like 4 or 5 tries to actually
Oh, God.
Like, got it over his shoulder or like got it on his head. Oh, I hate how I could see my real hair under the wig.
I
though.
know, but this shot goes
That
so
would-
hard. I love this one.
Oh, the mask.
It's so
put the mask
peak.
on. I wear a mask with the
Oh, this
smi-
is when we just walked outside, did random stuff.
Oh yeah, that was like on the train tracks. That was pretty cool.
I love that. Oh, we were originally going to make a real life version of Clinton, but
I know.
it was way too hard. Like there was no other person I could think of. So I just
Oh, this part looks so cool
oh
with the
my
lighting.
god, dude, this was
This
so
next
fun
shot
to
of
film.
me, this shot with me right here. Like, look at that.
I love that. It's so good.
It's so good. Like where we shake hands, we make a deal.
I know. We also filmed a bunch of stuff in front of a green screen, which you're about to see, like right here. It's so funny, dude.
Have you ever seen any horror movies? Do not make a deal with the creepy clown.
Wait, did you? Never mind. We can't go back anyway.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about it.
No, I was gonna say I thought you were missing something from your costume in that scene. It was either like the neck thing or the flower. I just didn't see it. Or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe you did. Maybe I don't know. I thought something was always missing in that scene.
Either way, like,
You also kept forgetting to put your nose on.
oh yeah, I had to
You take
refilm
it
like
off,
an
you-
entire scene because I forgot my
Yeah.
nose. I forgot about that.
You'd take it off and then you'd like film something and then we look at it and I'd look over.
I
and I'd
love
be like,
this shot.
Oh,
Wait,
I
I'm
love
sorry.
this part.
This part is so
The
good.
silhouettes with the pink and the red. It
The
looks so
subtle
good.
colors, dude, that was complete accident too. There was no artificial
Hey.
light in that. It was completely from the window behind us. It was so beautiful.
That pink
Who?
wig, actually, I hated the pink wig.
Please tell me, who names a clown Snoots?
Yeah, I know, right? So of course, Gauze saw this. Gauze loved it. You know,
That's awesome.
so peak. I'm so happy about that. But yeah, that was awesome. Gauze, oh man, I like to think we did Gauze justice in the whole clown story there.
We did. I loved doing that segment. It was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
fun.
Oh my, dude, I'm so sorry. I wish I had the original file on this computer, but I don't. It's on my other computer. so I have to use YouTube.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Womp,
Tisk, tisk,
womp.
tisk.
All
Alright.
Womp womp.
So this is a
Hang on, I
big.
got
Oh yeah, go
that.
ahead. Go ahead.
Those creepy things can be more than enough to get people
Oh my god.
Sorry.
All right, so this is gonna be a.
Okay, Rust. Oh, Rust. Rust is a cool one.
This is gonna be a bit of a rant one. So Rust is someone that. So okay, I had to pick 4 for each, right? I decided I was gonna do 4 Roblox Legends and 4 Roblox Myths, and I knew I was gonna have Gauze, and I knew I was gonna have the Smiles family. But the problem with myths is that a lot of them were controversial, right? And of course, that's a big point I bring up later in the video. So I was trying to figure out what's a good myth to talk about that is both relevant to like the natural progression of the myth community, as well as being a influential myth. And Rust was perfect. I remembered, like, I re-remembered Rust, and I remember being a big fan of Rust when it was happening too. And I just...
Video?
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Did he see this video at all?
Russ did not see this video, unfortunately. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. I will say that Flamingo actually did not either. Flamingo did not see this video, believe it or not.
Okay, well, he's got his own stuff to do.
But
so
I know, I
understandable.
completely respect that. It's just, yeah, I'm just super happy that, you know, Gauze saw it, for sure. That was awesome. But anyways, so this segment, this was purely made just so that I can advocate for Gauze, because there was a huge, like, controversy around him being like, he's not actually a myth, like, he was just a creepy figure. So I decided to make this entire segment, and it was like, I don't know, there was not much to it, but I'm very happy I did, because, like, it was very writing strong in this segment. Like, the writing of the segment was just, like, really solid, and a lot of people, like, I saw some people on Twitter, like, talk about the segment in particular, because the cool part about this video is we talk about so many different myths. A bunch of different fandoms from these myths came together to watch this video. So a lot of Rust fans talked about how they really appreciated this segment, saying that, like, the advocation for Rust as a myth, and, like, bringing up myth, you know, Rust, because Rust kind of died out, like, and just sizzled out, and nobody, like, people really forgot about Rust. So I'm glad I, you know, put this in the video. I really am.
You did justice.
Gotta do the GOAT justice for sure. And it's funny too, a lot of people didn't realize that he returned as a YouTuber. I saw when we were watching. Go ahead.
Gotta give him Rustus, if you know what I mean. It was not good.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it's the agony.
I don't know why I'm so
No,
terrible.
it's okay, it's okay. But yeah,
It's terrible.
we were watching what is it, Aiden's Death Pit's reaction to this video, and he was saying that he had no idea that Russ was a YouTuber, which is like, wow, I didn't know that people didn't know that, because he was a fairly big YouTuber when he came back.
Ooh, where's my voice acting segment?
Oh yeah, I definitely know what to talk about for that. I have some fun facts to share about that.
I have to share about my voice during that process.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
When
So
we get to that, of course.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could talk about for what we've already seen while the rest segment happens. I don't know. In the background, the music and stuff, of course, I do, one of, like, the biggest things, people ask me a lot, like, what is my advice for making videos, like, in my style, and making, like, cinematic or, you know, videos that are, like, as enjoyable to watch as this, because they feel like it's so simple, but there's, like, so many things happening that are just subtle, that add together to make, like, for a fulfilling experience. And that's really what goes in my videos. Like, I think one of the main, biggest things that I really take pride in, like, trying to do is letting the music guide the video. A lot of the music, you know, in these videos, in these documentaries of mine, the music goes along with the video, right? I think a lot of things...
It really lines up, yeah.
It does, right? I
I didn't notice that.
I cut music, like, I actually add in sounds, I sometimes do extra instruments, I sometimes overlay, like, different parts of the song, stitch them together, just so they fit the video's pace. And that's just, like, one of the biggest things that really make it the Pixel Pug style, you know? It's all in the music,
Okay,
for sure.
can I say something?
Yeah.
I also feel like for you, like for your documentary videos like this, it's not only that you have like just, oh, you're gonna do the Smith video. Oh, you have a plot behind it. It's like the file manager, and like you did for the iceberg video, it was the explorer going
Oh
up
yeah,
or down the iceberg.
the plots
And just
too.
you
Yeah,
have the plot is the big element to it. I feel like doing
Right.
those videos as well.
It's
Okay.
my time.
So
It's my
before
time.
you explain, Average, I just wanna bring
Yeah.
something up real quick. So this was unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. The Annie segment. I'm happy with how it turned out, but it had an unfortunate road. Originally, in the script, for the longest time, this segment had an entire short film like attached to it. With
We
somebody.
wanted it to be live action, right? We almost
Yes.
didn't we always have my mom play?
We
Annie?
had, so we either was going to have, at first we were going to think about having your mom play Annie, a live version, like, you know, part, like a live action version of her. And then we like evolved it to being, okay, let's keep Annie an actual digital figure, because that's a pretty big part of the lore. And instead, we'll have somebody reacting to all of it as Herschel Layton, like the person giving, like, you know, the speech. And we were going to have Mallory, our friend Mallory, she was going to play as the person reacting to Annie. And I was going to actually, like, film scenes with her at her computer and stuff. And unfortunately, that didn't work out either. So then I had to resort to this idea, where we just had a voice actor, and there was gameplay footage. Originally, I was actually then thinking, because this was very last minute, so I had like one day to get in voice actor, because this was the very last segment I edited. Believe it or not, the Annie segment was the last thing I did. I just had a big blank spot in the timeline for a long time, so I could like do the ending and all that, and then come back to this. But once I came back to this, and I had like a day left to edit, I had to find a voice actor, and I was originally going to ask Aphex Kitten. Some of you may know, Aphex is a YouTuber, and she does voice acting, and I thought it'd be cool to feature her because she was like a huge fan of Roblox Myths and stuff. But it was so last minute that I didn't know if I could rely on like that, because she had other things to do, of course, right? Like she has her own problems to worry about, and I needed somebody who was able to do it ASAP, and that's where my goat, Average, you know,
Oh,
my
yeah, thank you.
emergency voice actor comes into play, and
Yeah,
I gave her the script, and you cooked, dude, you cooked.
I mean, so here's what was happening while I was recording it. So it was like maybe 10 o'clock at night. I don't even remember what time it was when you contacted me.
It was very late. I was like,
I
was very much grinding at that point.
Yeah, but I was pretty much like, I was sitting around, I was about to like put my phone downstairs or whatever, and I like, or I don't know what I was doing, but you contacted me and you said like, hey, Average, I need something from you ASAP. I need you to read this, and I'm like, okay, you got it. And I did so, and you said just read it like a scary story. So I used, I didn't decide on a voice. I just kind of like went with it. It took me maybe about like 5 takes to like get it good. And I don't know. I kind of switched back and forth between like a British accent and then like just a low voice. Fun fact: when I was like doing this low voice, it actually right after I stopped all of it. It like really hurt my voice to do.
I really like the voice you chose for it. I was like really shocked when I got the recording. I was like, "Whoa, she did a voice for it," and I was like, "Dang, that's awesome!" I really
had to reach low in my register for it, but like that's what voice acting's for. I really get to explore stuff like that, and I just kind of went with it. I didn't try to like plan too much on it, because I find when I plan on stuff too much, it doesn't go anywhere.
Absolutely, yeah. And yeah, I'm forever grateful, like, right, to be able to have somebody who is willing to do this so last minute, because that's like, and do such a good job.
It's always great. It's always great to be on. I do wish you could have gotten that one person you wanted to get. I do not remember her name, but it would have been great to get her on and feature her and stuff.
Yeah. But it's okay. In the future, definitely, I have a lot of people I want to get involved in projects, but you guys are always the people I can rely on most, which I really appreciate. But I will say, this Annie segment definitely didn't go the way I planned, but it actually ended up turning out really good. So it failed successfully, that's for sure.
I never saw her again.
That was such a fire line. I love that. It was so good.
It was downright disgusting one. That one was, I don't know what I was so disgusted by. But like,
Yeah.
it's been traumatizing.
Yeah. So I do wanna address the controversy, the allegations again.
Uh-oh.
A lot of myth people, like a lot of actual hardcore myth fans who are still active in the community, they loved the video, right? I will say that they did love the video, but I think one of the common criticisms that I saw is that they didn't really appreciate me adding Annie in this because they didn't think Annie was a myth. And I do want to
She's more
say,
of a creepypasta, but like,
she
creepypasta
is
is more of a
well,
story.
like technically yes, she actually is a creepypasta because she like literally was posted on a creepypasta forum, but it is like mentioned throughout that it is a myth, you know, a lot, like in the time it blew up, it was referred to as a myth by many popular YouTubers, and it shows like the history of myths, right? It's another key part of the evolution of like YouTube Shorts and TikTok becoming a popular medium for people to share scary stories, right? That is the basic idea, like right here. That is the main reason that I included Annie, because again, I'm not only including the myths that are popular, but only like I'm including myths that I want to advocate for or have something to say about, and also show the history of myths naturally, right? So they had to meet these criteria, and I think Annie just fit it perfectly. So I know some people didn't appreciate that. She may or may not be a myth, but that's not really the point, right? It's mainly just to show that history, right? Just to teach. Yeah. But yeah.
Ooh, isn't this the part where we get to like what went wrong? The controversy?
Oh, yes, this is what went wrong. Okay.
It's the controversy part.
Well, no, the one thing before it. Wait, let's watch. Hold on. Yeah, I love this part.
I thought it's a John.
Adam's getting violent now.
So this is where the story, of course, I remind people that there's a story.
Ooh.
That was so cool.
This part was so fun, dude. I loved
This
this.
was so cool.
It was so awesome. So, okay.
The lighting around you
Go
was
ahead.
real.
Yeah, dude,
Sorry,
right?
That's all I was saying.
I didn't even mean to, but like it feels like it was real. So the main reason I included this, of course, is to like give one last dramatic hint at like the big overarching reveal that Adam got in a car crash, right? Because I feel like it would have been unnatural to immediately skip from the message he got to like get off my computer to like the big reveal, right? There's no in-between connection, right? So this was that in-between connection, like the climax of the story. And I am really proud of it because like also I kind of hinted at it with like Adam having a name tag, right? And saying, hello, my name is Adam, which was not the idea from the beginning. The hello, my name is file manager name tag was completely like just for fun, adding to the character. So I'm really happy I was able to find like a story element for it, right? Like with like the name tag for Adam also being, you know, making that connection as well. But this was really fun to film. I was really happy with this segment. And what was I gonna say? Like, oh, I made a game for it. The promotional material for this video was an actual game for like you being able to explore the highway like Adam just did. And I thought, hey, let's use that. Let's connect the dots and let's make that a part of the video. But I don't know. It was super cool to include.
What went wrong?
Why were you walking in the middle of the road though? Like,
so it's like
Not
Adam
that
invited me
walking
to a
in the middle of the
Roblox
road.
game, and it's like, well, like of course Adam is he is Adam, right?
Oh.
I'll explain the ending at the end. I'll do a little bit like
community.
explaining. All right, so the
Here we go.
community, yeah. So I tried to really build up to this as much as possible, and hopefully it paid off, like right, because people were like, wait, what went wrong? What went wrong? You know, that's hopefully the hook that kept people engaged throughout the video. That was definitely the goal. But yeah, it was really
You gotta be very vague.
Yeah.
Around that time in 2018,
Dennis.
the
Dennis!
community really went mainstream on Roblox and
Sorry,
well, really became a massive community. I mean, I see countless people who play Roblox refer
See how the music matches like the vibes and stuff too. Like I'm telling you guys, you have you might like have rumors as to what makes my like what I think personally makes my videos quote unquote good, but I definitely think it's the music. 100%. It has to be. Music drives story for sure.
That's where the magic of myths came from after all. the way these stories were interactive and heavily relied on.
So yeah, this is just the big overall message of the video. This is definitely the point the video was made, to show and remind people that Roblox Myth existed, that yes, it went really wrong, but also that, you know, the idea of it should not die out, because people are really creative, and it brought out a lot of, you know, incredible creations that last to this day.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I know, what, like, these ads are unbelievable. I'm saying that as a person who put the ads there.
Things that contributed to the eventual downfall of the
You
community.
got a lot of McDonald's ads.
I know. Like, what are you trying to tell me, YouTube? I'm not fat.
No, the coffee.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's a pixelate. Hey, it's
So yeah,
a pixelated
I put a
sword.
little pixelated sword there,
Pixelated pug.
just to show, you know, a little visual representation of
Chuck
the
Lloyd?
analogy. So a lot of people, okay, Chuck Lloyd was a massive, massive myth, right? Like, bigger than, I think, debatably bigger than, like, the Smiles family and stuff.
Was he
But
controversial? Is
He
that why
was
you didn't do him?
extremely controversial, right? Like,
Uh-oh.
his creator did some horrible things, and
Uh-oh.
that's why I didn't include
Okay.
him, right? But of course I had to bring it up here and, you know, trash on him, because I'm like, hey, this guy's awful. Yeah, this is why I didn't bring him up.
Yeah.
And I do want to read a comment after this that I think is important to bring up. But redacted. Yep. This was the trailer shot right here.
I kind of wish for the intro. I was going to say in the intro. Oh,
That's Kazdem right there. So Kazdem is a big. He was the person who made Chuck Lloyd and like a bunch of myths, and he was exposed, and that's why the community fell apart. That's basically what I was hinting at. And people, some people commented saying like, it was funny because I was like trying to be subtle. I never mentioned Kazdam directly, but I literally like showed his face and like I showed his Roblox account and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to be subtle here, but people are like, dude, you're not being subtle at all. Oh wait, okay, hold on. This. You have no idea how hard this was to film. It was winter, dude. It was winter, and there was wind, and it was impossible to get it to light. It was so difficult. I have 7 minutes of footage of me desperately trying to get that to set on
oh my
fire.
goodness! Seriously?
It's so funny.
That's crazy.
The entire thing was set on fire, by the way. I don't have any remnants of all of the controversial figures in the redacted folder, which I think is good, you know.
What I was going to say is
yeah,
that like
ahead.
the music that was in the trailer for the Roblox Myth video.
Oh,
is,
relax. Yeah.
I kind of wish the music was in the intro because I do really like that music
Oh,
that you had
dude.
in the trailer.
If it wasn't, oh, Caden, my goat, dude, Caden is so nice, dude. The song Relax, I would have absolutely put it in the video if it weren't for copyright, right? Because like,
It fit the trailer so well, dude.
it was perfect. I loved it so much. I still watch the trailer every now and then. Oh, Save RMC, I do want to bring this up. There is some controversy around like Save RMC and stuff, naturally, because it's myths, whatever. But I just want to say that I do not condone like whatever I show in videos, right? I try to like give my own opinions, but if I show stuff, right, as examples, it's just to show, you know, different perspectives on a topic, right? Just to show different views, right? So like, I don't fully agree with like the Save RMC debate, which I'll talk about after this, but a lot of people from the Save RMC stuff actually saw this video, which is pretty cool. They commented, so
Also,
check out those guys.
Gabe, so
Yeah.
the night we went bowling, that song, the one you were just talking about, that was
Relax.
playing at the bowling alley.
Yeah, it was playing at the
And
bowling.
Really?
Gracie and Ava, I'm like, that's the song from the Myth video.
And I listened and I go, wait a second.
That's so funny.
That was
I
playing.
just like
crazy.
turned her. I go, wait.
All right, here we go. So
You should have
this,
turned to me and go, relax.
yeah, I know, right? This
Oh,
is
we're gonna get
it.
to this part.
This is the big reveal, and I
big
am
boom,
so
as we would
happy
say.
with how it turned out, dude. It's so fun.
Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory.
Can continue to shine.
It's a theory.
This was written
Okay,
from the
here,
beginning,
no.
right? Nothing here was improvised. This is, of course, everything was written from the beginning here, but I guess what I
Lore.
could
We get the lore.
lore, yeah. I guess what I could say about it is the song that's about to play, Jigsaw Falling
that
into
dead
Place by
stare.
Radiohead. That is another song I wish I could have included, like, in its natural form if it weren't for copyright, but thankfully I found a cover that I was able to license and put in the video, so I could still include it. But I was originally going to have, like, I was going to execute it where, you know how I like suddenly I have like blood all over me and stuff, like that's the reveal. I was originally going to have that, but instead, like with the blood on my face, I was gonna start singing a song, right? I was gonna start singing like "This Magic Moment," for example. I was like, "This magic,"
down the
and then it would
song.
suddenly cut to the car, and that song was playing. That was what I was gonna do,
Oh,
and I thought
that
that
would've
would have
been
been
sick,
so
actually.
cool. But I
Why
couldn't
didn't
make
you
it
do
work.
that?
It just copyright and stuff, like all the good songs I wanted to do, I couldn't work it out. So unfortunately, I just
Who are
didn't do
you?
it.
Okay, to be real, if like you were, if I was like some type of computer management thing, and like
The file manager.
if I didn't know I wasn't real and I found out I'm not a real person, I
I
would
love
be
my
so
acting here.
freaked out.
Dude, same, dude. I would lose my mind.
I feel like someone needs to do an idea where like someone thinks they're real, or I think people have done it before. I just can't find an exact example, but then they find out they're like not a real person. And they,
Yeah,
like, go
there's
insane
definitely
or
some
something.
examples. So yeah, like this file manager name bit, I lied. There is one part improv, which is like the name tag part. I printed that out last minute. I was like, hey, that would be a cool like overarching theme where I actually wear the name tag of Adam. I don't know. Again, that was completely improvised when filming this, but I'm proud of
Adam.
that shot, dude.
Yeah, that
The
was
blur,
a cool shot.
dude. You have no idea how hard that was to film. The smallest shot in the video was the most difficult. It was so funny. Because I had to manually
the one with
blur
the
it.
lighter was the most difficult.
Dude, that was the second most difficult. I lied. That was the most difficult. Alright, then we have the piece of paper. Oh my... Dude.
Now we're on the
Every time an
card.
ad comes up, it comes up at
Oh,
like the
and
worst time.
bears.
Right.
Adam is a 17-year-old boy. He has a loving mother.
Dude, some people are still shocked that I'm 17. It's so funny.
Yeah, as soon as you said 17-year-old boy, I'm like, oh yeah, you're Adam. You're I know you're 17.
Yeah, that was
so-
supposed to be the moment where some people, like, it clicked for them.
Clicked for them.
But a lot of people found out earlier, which is completely fair. Like, right, that's not something I took too much care into doing, like, because it's like, it's a documentary video. So I wasn't too stressed about making, like, the most perfect story in the world. But I still took care to it, right? But,
the build-up is crazy.
Dude, I know, I loved it. I love it so much.
Like you did say, the music with it building up right here is so good. Ooh, don't stare at me like that.
So right there is such a subtle detail, but it changed to "Who am I?" which some people didn't notice from "Who are you?" to try and, like, you know, signify that Adam is every part of this computer. Like, the person looking at the computer, the person sending the messages in the Roblox game, the file manager, they are all parts of Adam's mind trying to remind him who he is. That was just a
That's
very,
cool.
very subtle detail.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't notice that.
That's why I
Who
kind
am
of,
I?
like, was shocked there, so I probably should have made
no,
that
I
more
did-
apparent.
I did notice that. I thought it was the person asking, who am I?
Oh, it kind of is, right? Like, because it's like, it's Adam, right? It's Adam
Yeah.
asking who he is.
Adam.
But, yeah,
He's Adam.
he's Adam.
It's
This
really
part, dude.
special,
This
Adam.
part.
My name is Adam.
It looks up.
I love
I remember-
that.
Dude, I remember the picture you took after filming that and you sent it to Discord. It looked like you got
I
beaten up.
know. Oh, by the way,
And
I
then we're like,
filmed
"Wait,
this.
what happened?
Yeah. I filmed that in my neighborhood. I literally just drove around my neighborhood. That's how I filmed that shot. And then the blood was shot in my bathtub. I just poured blood in my bathtub. My brother did, actually. It's kind of funny.
That filled this computer or my mind.
Yeah, so I kind of just tried to lay it out for people who still weren't understanding it, and still some people didn't understand it, which is okay, because, like, I didn't want to be too obvious about it, but I'll explain after this, like, what the
Yeah.
actual story is.
That's the thing that's so hard to do with movies and videos nowadays is some people like complain when you like try to spell things out too much, like when you're trying to make people understand. But when you don't spell things out enough for people, then they just don't understand. It's
Right,
like
that is the
hard to do
constant
nowadays.
struggle with, like, these stories, because it's you can't be too abstract, but you can't be too straightforward. You have to find that perfect balance. And go ahead.
the perfect median or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
absolutely, yeah. I definitely don't think I found the
That's way
balance in this video, but I'm definitely proud nonetheless, like, with how it turned out. This was a cool shot. I'm very proud of this shot. Of course, it
The
was a
music.
computer. So this is meant. Some people were confused. Like, this isn't like some random computer like that came out of nowhere. It's supposed to. This is supposed to be telling you that this is the computer you've been watching literally the entire video, right? The entire
Yeah.
video. This is the computer you were on, and Adam is literally like getting up, walking out of the room, like the side room, and going over and shutting off the computer to wake himself up, right? That's just basically what's happening.
Yeah. Okay, literally, I got so scared when your hand moved towards the power button. I thought it was gonna kill you. I thought it was like pulling the plug on you.
You're taller than the door.
Yeah.
I literally thought it meant you were killing yourself or something.
Dude, the door was so hard to get accurate. It was so annoying. Roblox in real life does not scale up good.
Nope.
Alright, and then the infamous.
Don't pull the plug. Don't do it.
Don't die, don't do it.
The gloves are crazy. I'm sorry. I keep looking at the gloves. I can't stand them. It's the fuzzy
They're very
gloves.
old gloves. Alright, and then we got this shot. Dude, Aiden Stethfit's reaction to this shot, like, this scene was so funny because it comes out of nowhere.
And Mike does the voices of both the mom and the dad.
Yeah, fun fact, this was filmed on the floor in front of, like, the set, like, in my basement. Like, right in front of the chair with, like, the TV and pinboard and stuff. Literally, I
Where did
laid
you
a
get
pillow
it?
in front of it, shined a bright light, which you can see in my eyes, the bright light. And then
Where'd you get the thing?
Oh.
Sorry.
Nope. Yep, there you go. And then Adam, of course, another emergency VA, who came in very last minute to film that.
Mike.
Mike, my goat.
Where did you get the thingy that
that
goes on your face?
Was courtesy of my mom. So thank
Oh,
you.
well, I should have known, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, the Roblox Myth Files. So created by me. Me Mahoy. Let's give it up for Me Mahoy, my goat.
Me boy, the goat.
Mike, Average, McKenna,
Yeah.
Max, the other goats. And then we have our side characters. Oh, Trelliker. Trelliker's in there because he's somebody who I just randomly chatted during the Annie segment.
Sorry.
People who made the songs, those two guys in the bottom who are the cover artists. The first one was from the creepy segment. Mogul, the guy who made the thumbnails, absolutely killed it. Albert, Caden, my brother, shoutouts, and then the Pixel Patrol. You guys watching. Yeah, AB is a member.
AB.
But man, yeah. So that is the Roblox Myth Files. Super proud of how it turned out.
That's it. That's the director's cut or whatever.
I guess I don't have to explain because I kind of did. Like, of course, that's the story, right? It's just the entire video is Adam trying to figure out, like, trying to realize who he is. All of this is happening in his mind. None of this is real. It is all his mind. If you can kind of like make the excuse that like all of the real life recreations are like his vivid imagination as well, because like we're seeing his mind. You can kind of say that. All right, so I do want to bring up a comment. You're about to see some interesting comments. There's a lot of really
I can't read that.
This is unironically the best videos I've ever seen. Amazing video.
Adam.
Yeah.
Wait, that guy's name is Adam.
Yeah, that text is way too tiny,
Oh,
man.
I do want to bring up that people are saying they came here from a different creator. A YouTuber named Papo randomly put he's a friend of mine, but he saw this video and he absolutely adored it so much that in his latest video, he literally put a QR code to this video. So it had like
oh my God, really?
random wave of people that came to it because of his video.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. So
did he follow you on Twitter or something?
Yeah, dude, like it was so awesome of him. And he literally, like, I can't remember where it is, but there's a QR code in here somewhere that leads to the Myth video. Wait, if you search Pixel, no, what is it? If you search, hold on.
Myth.
If I search Myth, yeah. Let me see. Nope, not that comment. There's a comment asking. Oh, there's mine, because it, like, of course, people... Alright, I'm not going to look for it, but people have been, like, come to here, and they're like, hey, I came from Papo. So, thanks.
That's crazy.
Oh, also, I love this comment. This guy's dying, and instead of his life flashing before his eyes, he's remembering Roblox myths. And I said, life is Roblox. That's what I responded.
Life is Roblox.
Oh, look, right here. See, people are questioning Flamingo's editor. Yeah.
Yes.
So
maybe you are
funny.
Flamingo's editor.
Maybe I am. Dude, and unknowingly commented the guy who made the frickin' analog horror, the what is it? The
Godzilla one?
The Godzilla one, yes. The guy who made the guy in the suit
Oh,
analog
that looks
horror.
scary.
Dude, this one, the one that Matt Pat made a video on right here. He literally
Oh,
commented on
I
the
didn't
video.
see this one.
You never seen this?
No.
Yeah, I was so
I
shocked
try
by
not
this.
to watch analog horror at night.
That's a good idea.
I've told people this. People may not think the scary faces are scary anymore. I still think they're scary. They freak me out.
I
If
try
I'm
not to
looking
watch horror, period.
If I'm looking into a mass of darkness, that's fine because I can't see what's going to attack me. If I see a face appear in that darkness, I'm probably dying on the spot. I'm sorry, I can't handle
So
that.
real. Okay, I'm trying to find this. A lot of people said they loved your acting, by the way, so good job, guys.
Me?
Both of you
Or just
guys.
us?
Like
Yeah.
in general, dude. It's
Yay.
so
Oh,
awesome.
thanks to them.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find, there's one, all right, right here. All right, I'm gonna read this comment, because this is a comment I got that I think is very important that, like, and what my response to, that clarifies the whole message behind this video. So, this is definitely a deep topic, so just get ready. All right, so this person said, I can't watch the video because of trauma-related reasons, but I want to give my 2 cents on it, and I'm not sure if you cover it in the video or not. But I think the myth community dying as a whole and being gone is a good thing. Maybe that's just my viewpoint talking, but with the original myth group creator being a predator, which is Kazdam, it harbored a space of predators. Everyone, and I mean everyone I met in the fandom, I have either cut off or I still know, and they have been permanently traumatized from the community, including myself. As cool as some of the stories were, the mix of the way the space seemed to be a breeding ground for predators, and it ended up causing so much more harm than good. Hell, I remember even Albert saying that that's why he stopped making myth videos, which is true. The people in the fanbase were genuinely vile people. Of course, this isn't just a Roblox problem, but overall, this isn't a Roblox myth problem, but overall a Roblox problem as a whole, which is very true. But I think at the time they really all ended up to the harbor. I'm dyslexic. They really all ended up to the Roblox myth area. I'm not entirely sure why they did, but it unfortunately happened. Roblox has only gotten worse as time goes on, and I think it would only make it worse to try and harbor the community again. Hundreds of people had their lives ruined, and I wish so badly I was exaggerating, but unfortunately I'm not. From predators to cults to a lot of bad stuff, there was everything you could think was horrible in there. Some of these stories and game work were incredible, and I'll give that to the good creators, but they were rare and they sure existed. I appreciate people's storytelling abilities and creativity, and I don't want people to suppress that or their work. But I also think that Roblox myths should be left behind for the safety of everyone. And this person right here is entirely true. This is the video to the T. Even though they didn't watch it, this is actually exactly what I was trying to get across in the video. Even though I probably, to my own, to criticize myself here a bit, I probably was a little bit too, centralized with my argument there, but I do want to clarify. Let me just read what I responded to this person. So I said, thank you for sharing. I'm deeply sorry to hear that. I completely understand your caution. I said, I do cover this in the video, and it is a major point I bring up towards the end. I believe that Roblox myths deserved better, as in they deserved a better community, as what it turned into is absolutely terrible. It's such a cool and creative concept that was corrupted and forever stained by horrible individuals. I do believe it's best to leave myths and the whole community as a thing of the past, but hopefully the creativity behind the actual good myths stays strong. So, and then they said, I 100% agree with your points then. So, pretty much what this video is about is just, I'm trying to say, of course, there is some very, very bad things that happen, right? It is inexcusable.
Man, that's actually horrible.
Yeah, what
That's
went
vile.
down in this community. And even Albert, right? Albert's video saying, like, he made an entire video saying why he stopped making myth videos, and that's one of the main topics. Because, like, it became such a toxic space. Because naturally, when you have a fandom, and you have a fan base, and you have, like, a community like this that is all, like, I don't know. Again, I brought it up in the video. You can watch it. You can see my points. Like, again, with the anonymity and people, like, hiding behind these identities, it just was not safe, and it was not good. So I definitely agree. The myth community should not come back. So that's why I want to clarify. I titled it Roblox Myths Deserve Better, and why this video was made in the first place praising myths. I'm not praising the community. I'm not, of course, in any way praising how the community was and how it functioned, anything like that. I do believe that there should never be a myth community again. I do believe that there shouldn't be an entire group of people that religiously just take myths and make it their entire personality. I just say like Roblox, the idea behind Roblox myths, those should stay strong, right? Like the creativity behind the stories and the cryptic puzzles and the messages and stuff, that should stay strong. But when it comes to like connecting with people and like that is just where it crosses the line. I think when it comes to Roblox, and it's just, I don't know, it's really really iffy. But that was my take on such a controversial topic, right? Because it definitely is a controversial topic, and a lot of people cautioned me when making this video. So I definitely made sure I handled it sensitively, and hopefully I did, because it's definitely something that should be deeply expressed, that maybe myths are a thing of the past. But somebody did bring up that ARGs are like the new form of myths in the Roblox space, because a lot of popular Roblox ARGs are coming to light, which I think is great, right? So I do think that should continue to shine. I really do hope there is no way like a community that is just like completely like turned to shambles, and just, I don't know. I just do not want the same thing to happen again, because that, man, that was something, right? But
Can I say something?
yeah, go ahead.
Did that person say like something about like it's not just the Roblox myth community, like Roblox is going just to start getting worse as a whole
Yes.
because of people like this?
Yes.
And that is true. Like, and
Entirely
Roblox
true.
keeps, I know Roblox as a whole, like it's very responsible of them to try and do stuff like this. Like they're trying to hire the security of kids' accounts and stuff and restrict stuff, but I don't think that's going to work, unfortunately.
They just, I know, I just
It's gonna
wish,
keep happening either way, I think.
right, and it's horrible. Like, and I do think that there is a lot that they could do more, right? Like they definitely have a lot that they are doing, but there is so much that they could be doing that they blatantly are not, and it's really disappointing, right? It really is. So I
Yeah.
do think this problem is unfortunately only going to get worse unless a big drastic change is made to the way Roblox runs things. But yeah, I did bring that up in the video too, like that's not only a problem specific to the myth community, right? That's just naturally what happens in the Roblox space, unfortunately, nowadays. But yeah, so that I do not like covering controversies and stuff, but I do think I handled this one pretty well, I will say, to my own accord there, because honestly, it's devastating, it's sad, but I tried to spend the entire majority of the video looking at the positive and just talking about, reminiscing on a time, because unfortunately, I think one of the biggest things that happened with myths is that people were so disgusted by what happened, is that they completely forgot about myths, completely disregarded them,
Yeah.
completely thrown them away, and completely forgot about stuff like the Smiles family and Gauze and like Rust and like the people who like actually did some incredible stuff and who are actually awesome people. So that was the main point of this video. Like I felt like it had to be made, and I'm glad I did, because gotta have
That was also another point, is that they didn't forget about it out of like over time. They tried to forget about it because
Right.
of people like this and what happened in the community. So they actively tried to forget stuff about this and like push it away.
Right, and that's completely understandable. I just this just hopefully I covered all of the right spots. That was definitely the goal of this video. There's
Yeah.
stuff I definitely could have done better. There's myths I probably could have talked about over others, but
I
all
mean,
in all, I don't think I would have changed anything, to be completely honest.
as much as you did and how long the video was going on, I don't think you could have done a bunch of stuff better. Maybe there were stuff that you think you could have done better, but I think it was very well made, and that you handled everything well. And I
Yeah.
don't think there could have really been anything better.
I appreciate
No,
that.
yeah, I think, I mean, with the controversy of this topic, I think you did a great job handling it, and it's overall a great video.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I hopefully, a lot of people saw this, like, and like posted it. I looked it up and stuff, and some people posted in like some myth forums and stuff saying like, man, they genuinely forgot about the community, and this was a great like way to just look back fondly and kind of close the chapter that was longly like a nice. I think that's a good way to put it. This is I like to think this is a good like closure video that was needed for the myth community. Just talking about the good,
also
talking about the bad, and setting a precaution going forward.
Yeah, it's also not a video like it's not a video about dwelling on the past. It's about like, I know this is like very kind of corny to say, it's not dwelling about the past. It's kind of about just like yeah, as you said, closing the chapter
Right.
and just kind of giving it a farewell.
Appreciating the things that happened, the good things that happened, the fond memories that were made, and making sure it's not forever tainted by what went wrong. But yeah, that was the Roblox Myth Files, guys. It was really fun to do a commentary. Thank you for joining, guys.
Yeah, of course.
My
Thanks for having us.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. I
You're
will
our goat,
definitely.
dude. You're our goat.
Oh, thank you. I will definitely do this with future like massive projects. I think it's a fun thing to do. But the behind the scenes videos is definitely still coming because we talked about a lot here. I definitely think we got all the big topics here. But there's definitely a lot behind the scenes that we didn't cover here, and there's a lot of like video logs that I did and a lot of bloopers that I think are really cool for you guys to see because this video took 4 months to make, so there was a lot of content that went behind this. It was a big production. But you know, that's coming soon, I promise. But hopefully this makes up for it until the time being. So thank you for watching. Like, comment. I mean, you guys are members, so thank you for being a member. And I will see you guys next time. All right.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye.